Well, with a new day comes a new time to play some Wuthering Waves. So hello everyone, it's me, Song. Welcome to Daily Life with Trash Player. Every week it gets worse and worse, as you may expect. But yeah, no, so I have been suffering with, not progressive, by the way, this is not a disease. This is talking about computers. Just keep it in mind, right? So I've been suffering from progressive computer just getting, I wouldn't say necessarily worse over time, but like games just not able to handle it. I believe might be related to my PC having like a paste issue, most likely. That may be an issue. However, if that's the case, I don't think I can really fix it myself without actually having to open it up by a professional. Because for laptop maintenance, I think that's a bit above my pay grade. Um, Theoretically, it could be done by you, but I think it's probably safer for somebody else to do it. I do like to do that type of stuff, but when it comes to my own personal laptop, I definitely think if I had something else to tinker with, would be a lot easier to do that with. Um, but setting this out, welcome everybody. Uh, I wanted to just kind of get into Fantasy 5000 gateways. Because I wanted to just play it, man. Um, because like it's been like a few events that've just been, I want to say spamming it, but it definitely feels like it's been quite a lot of events lately, and not really a lot of them have that I've been able to really do per se. This one I can kind of ignore because it's permanent. It doesn't have any limited time stuff. So that's kind of good. This one I believe probably is time limited. Yeah, so 18 days remaining. This one as well is exploration quest related. I can't really do those quite yet. Also same for this one. I believe it's semi-permanent. Some of these things are probably gonna be semi-permanent, most likely. Marks of the Wild. What the hell is this? Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Well, I'm gonna have to see if I have like literally like tomorrow, if I can actually record some stuff. It's Friday today, so we'll see if I can actually record some stuff on the PS5. I have actually yeah, it should be fine, most likely. I hope. Um, but yeah, no. Again, I've been like kind of just blocking myself from playing it because again, a bit of a endeavor to just kind of play for like a couple hours on just story mode on downstairs. Plus, I might have to get like people just out of the way basically for like, 2 hours, right? It looks good, but it's also like um long, to put it mildly. But let's see what this wicket is. So fusion damage, so most likely it's gonna be Shangli, most likely, right? Yeah, it's Shangli. Lupa still haven't been able to upgrade her. Brant, um, Mortifi, and Shishia. Good stuff. Pretty simplistic accomplishment. So Varina, because of course. Uh, Yang Yang, because damage boost, and then the classic Changli here. So we're good. 10 minutes as we tried out Changli, so we're good. But let's see. Blizzard, Thunder, and Shield. Get this outline on the way, because it annoys me that it's not really anything. So this is inter-skill related, so this is, I believe, when you swap. Heavy attack related, it's not too bad. Resonance Liberation. We can probably do either one of these, because, heavy attack damage is what kind of Qingli's entire kind of kit is, but because you can like basically, if you can build up her heavy attack really early on, she can like basically heavy attack like twice after ulting basically, right? So she can basically attack indefinitely with ult. But if you like just kind of have like very high energy region with this, either one of these works because you can just kind of spam heavy attack. So let's see what it actually does. By the way, I don't know. I don't think I've actually seen many people really talk about this, but are you guys enjoying this? I don't know. I know sometimes like this video is not get released to too many people, but to those of you that do watch this, are you guys enjoying the new style? So I mean, I don't know if it's like a seasonal thing again, I haven't really researched it too much, but I am liking this version of Fantasy for the Gateways. It is like a very nice aesthetic, but I'm not entirely sure what to say other than that. It's like a nice aesthetic. It does feel definitely a little bit different. Um, it definitely feels like these things have played a little bit of a role. And since we did actually get a bit of a higher difficulty mode at the end of each fight, it does feel like a little bit more interesting per se. And you actually do get the last gems, which is again what most people, I think most people would probably care about is the little bit of the difficulty with Scar so far. I don't know if they are gonna add like a different boss, a harder difficulty boss than Scar. But I think they probably should. Scar is like it's like a normal boss like at this point. I think it'd be nice if just gonna swap it up here and there. I don't know if there's like a difference on that, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. But I was thinking that let's like check out what the effects do. Okay, so Pasturing Interskill summons an Ice Burst to strike targets dealing glacier damage, equal to 4% of attack considered resonant skill damage. Okay. The Divine Dream Ice Burst is enhanced and deals equal 80 damage with 800% of attack. This is basically an ult. All resonators have their concerto energy increased. Lovely. Passing Resonance Liberation summons 5 Thunderbolts to strike nearby targets, each dealing Electro up to 300%. Are not equal to 300% of attack, so that's 1500 attack. That's higher than this, technically, every time you use ult. So this is 400 damage, and then this is like on entering the Divine Dream. So this is just casting Resonance Liberation. Pretty good. So that's 1500% extra damage. This effect is triggered once every 8 seconds when a Divine Dream. The Thunderbolts are enhanced and deal damage equal to 600% of attack upon entering the Divine Dream. All resonators in the team have their resonance energy restored by 50%. Oh, damn. I believe that's part of their ult, right? Each time the active resonator gains shield, all resonators in the team gain a stack of glory, stacking up to 100 times. When in Divine Dream, dealing heavy attack damage removes 1 stack of glory and inflicts of damage by 50%. Upon entering Divine Dream, all resonators in the team gain 10 stacks of glory and shield equal to 50% of their max HP that lasts for 10 minutes. What the hell? That's a long ass shield, bro. What the fuck? I don't think most fights last longer than like 3 minutes. That's a long effect. Holy shit. Does this get reset after that? So what does glory do? Glory. We ult too fast for this too. We would be able to do a heavy attack a little too fast for this to keep up with it as a pump. So each time we get a shield, it's a little bit complex. We don't have any characters that really have any shield for that yet, like that level of shield stacking either. It looks cool in practice. We'd have to rely a lot on Divine Dream, and it's based on that. So I'm thinking it's the fact that it lasts 10 minutes is kind of insane. I like Thunder because we can just ult and basically just spam ult, and theoretically you could just kind of get that really high. So I think if we can get Restless Liberation up, we're gonna be cooking with gas. So let's go with that one. It looks good. I don't really think there's really much of a strategy sometimes for this. So see, is what I mean, man.
Fruit of evolution. Precipitance.
Hold on a second. Let me lower down some stuff. I don't know why it like what was kind of bugging. The match turned it off. Turn it off. Yep, dismiss. Yeah, see, sometimes maybe I should restart my computer. That's what I might do after today. Or yeah, I haven't restarted in like a while, so that might be what's causing it. But there's also like the fact that it's probably rendering just
My
now.
blade yearns.
It definitely doesn't feel as smooth as it did the day that it just ran like a king. But let's see. We're gonna grab that. When the activation defeats an enemy, which is a max HP, this it increases their crit damage for this much, and then this is cool, but not really useful. We're gonna grab this straight up. I don't know if there's a delay on my audio. Yeah, I need to probably restart this computer. I've had issues with audio recently, and it's kind of been bugging the hell out of
Guests
me.
of the unkind.
The fruit of evolution. Serenade.
Synchronization.
No, yeah, no. Hopefully, let me know. But again, that's what I'm saying. Let me know what you guys think of the so far the new Fantasy 2000 gateways. At least mechanics wise so far. I'm gonna take that because I really like the immune to interruption. If you see it once, by the way, sometimes you don't actually see it and it kind of fucks you. I didn't take that once and I actually got absolutely clobbered. Here's the thing, and I hope you enjoy it.
The fruit of evolution. Life is in everything. Let me be your blade. Tempest.
Storm, hear my command. Synchronization.
Yeah, the audio. The audio is bugging for me. Yeah, I definitely think, and I like my brain just said, man, there's some input delay in your brain. I'm like, that, no, I hope not. Yeah, I need to definitely restart this PC. Basic damage is increased to 45%. Recovery point. Everything else is kind of like, eh. It wouldn't be bad to do more basic damage, but, I don't know how I forgot the cat over here. Ooh, pretty good. This is not too bad. I rarely see this one, and it's kind of like a rare, like an,
Speeding up.
for sure, equipment. Purple. It's the purple shit. It is the purple tier. Lovely. Look at this.
Glow for me. The fruit
Pop
of
that.
evolution.
Speeding up. Speeding up. Synchronization.
Together we vanish. Beckon the divine flame. Mind's eye. Feathers incinerate. Triumph through sacrifice.
Oh, come on. Oh, I just rest. We have interrupters, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm on a little higher crit, among things. Increases crit damage for resonators in the team by 20% for 10 seconds. Stagnant up to 20 times. Oh my god. Oh, y'all read that. That's crazy, actually. That's kind of insane. So, ooh. So we have no cooldowns on ultimates? Hold on. We might be cooking with gas in a second. Grab that. That's cool. Oh, I did want this one, actually. I feel like to attack a little bit faster. Max speed is cool, but like, eh. If you need health, you're doing something wrong. When sigil deals damage, I don't think I have a sigil yet, but oh, that's strong as fuck. Well, duration of Divine Dream 100% is pretty good too. Right by 30%, so maybe TC2 would not be too bad. Heavy attack damage is also not bad, but eh. I really like this, but let me actually take this one, because we can actually guarantee crits, and we can actually just extend our duration of this by a bit. I think that 67% is not too bad, but I just hope I can see it a little bit earlier. Because we can get two buffs with that, so we can guarantee our crits, so we, like, increase our consistency by a little bit. I think our crit right now should be, like, yeah, 100% crit rate, so we're good. And I haven't seen the mecha elimination in a bit.
Life is an everything.
We have 100% crit rate on
Let
this.
me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
Synchronization.
Pop that.
Mine coos the caged bird now.
Leave it to me. Huh. Photosynthesis. Bask in the sunlight.
I just realized I kind of messed it up.
Let
I
me
probably should have
be
used the
your
ult
blade.
before that.
Shape the shapeless.
We're interruption resistant, so it doesn't really matter.
Together we vanish.
Oh, we're fine. I probably should have used my ult before even coming in here. Before even using it before. It's whatever, it's fine. We're good. I'm not gonna claim this, because every single time we claim this, there's more things I don't use. I was gonna use something else. Oh, ooh, okay, so we have a sigil in here. Okay, we finally got a sigil in. The total damage dealt by Thunder Sigil is increased by 50% when deals damage. It reduces our salvation coolants of all resonators in the team by 2% and restores 10 energy, 10 points of energy resonance. Lovely. Take that. Fear Circle Combo. We're gonna go Fear Circle. I mean, so far it seems like it's like pretty like well-rounded kind of thing.
Fruit of evolution.
Synchronization.
Cross. Sever. Beckon the divine
this.
flames.
Pop dead. Have that. Like that. Ooh, that's not a bad one actually. I really like when it's like pretty simple. It's like a 45% attack straight up. Not too bad. Alright. Oh, come! Dude, you know what I've noticed?
Hands up my
Oh, by the way, I did want to talk about this because I actually did notice
Let
that,
the winds roar.
that Sendless
Together we vanish. Who's the caged bird now? Sever.
and it's like, I believe they're dead. Almost dead.
Mind's eye.
Oh boy. I keep not using
Make
my
it
ult
fast.
beforehand. It doesn't really matter. I got my ult back. Anyway, so it's whatever. Restores with the attack points. Oh. On hit once every 0.5 seconds. Let's see this Garden Split. Let's see how good that is. I think that mean actually need just higher upkeep. I think. Yeah, game's like lagging. But yeah, no, that's what I mean, man. Like, I have been dealing with like stutters issues. I understand my computer, man, but sometimes it really is just frustrating. And I've been going on like a bit of a rant recently. And realistically, the only reason I have been going for it is because it is beyond frustrating. Just being unable to play a game as smooth as one could, right? And that's kind of the thing, right?
My blade.
Thought he was, no, not even I thought he was dead. I didn't realize he was another guy here. But yeah, no. Resistance skill damage, Duration is reduced, but all of a sudden you can 25% damage charge. I guess this is not too bad. We have 100% increase on that anyway, so it's fine.
fruit
But
of
yeah, no,
ash
that's what
in the
I'm saying.
sunlight.
Yeah, so I know I'm going on a bit of a tirade on
Let the winds roar.
essentially
Together
on
revenge. Who's the caged bird now?
on just like games in general, but it is for like a pretty simplistic reason. It's like basic attack speed increase. That's pretty good. Basic attack damage, yeah, 10%. That's not too bad. I don't attack too often. I think this would be a little bit helpful because it actually helps me build up my heavy attack damage a little bit faster. But 16% attack damage, basic attack damage, be fucking high. I want this. Mostly because it feels smoother to just fight. Also, I want to see how high my attack. Dude, I need to see if anybody has seen what the maximum attack speed is.
Listen up. The fruit of ever luminous energy. Let me be your blade.
Difference. Shape the shapeless. Synchronization.
Beckon the divine flame.
But yeah, I've been going on a tirade on just straight up games running like ass. But like, come on, man, like I like let me give you like a very simple example, right? And even Overwatch is not even like 3 of us, right? So I play Overwatch and I play Marvel Rivals, and they are games to compare. But here's the thing. I can't run Marvel Rivals, man. I think I'm gonna grab this one because this one I believe comes a little bit more consistently. This is definitely good, but I would like some resolution damage. It's probably gonna be good. The trigger interval is kind of good though. Kind of.
Guests of the
Getting the extra.
The fruit of bask in the sunlight.
Storm. Hear my command. Synchronize.
I think they're dead. That's fast. See what I mean? Wild Wolf. So let me actually just grab this one instead. Because again, they're gonna give me ones on like a lower rate, I think.
Photosynthesis. Let me be your blade.
Precipitance.
Together revenge. Who's the caged
Pop that
bird
and then
now?
And it's still dead. Lovely.
Beckon the divine flame.
Dead. You're dead. When activation unit takes 1 damage, increases 1 attack for that. Let's see. I think this is good if you have like a really high, like a high HP character. Ah, damn it. I really don't like this one, but actually, I'm gonna finish up the thought, right? So, yeah, I've been going on a destroy on that, but it's again simple. Our Rivals runs like dog shit compared to Overwatch, and I understand like there's like this game has been out for a while, it
The
runs better.
moment at hand.
In my opinion,
This
it's
very
been
moment.
the reason most
is the
games run
best
like ass
of our
is because of
lives.
Unreal Engine. In my opinion. Because the fucking engine basically takes away the effort for most developers to actually put in it. Like, because don't get me wrong, the models are fine, but the backbone and infrastructure that Unreal Engine 5 has is fucking clunky. It's always been clunky.
Fruit of ever life
The
is
fact
in
that every game
everything.
that I know that runs Unreal Engine 4 has its issues.
Let the winds roar.
Which, by the way, Wuthering doesn't have that, so I'm still able to run it.
Sever.
Which I'm very glad for. But I'm running this at this FPS, bro.
Mind's eye.
I'm actually able to keep them up there. That's kind of crazy, actually.
Perish. Beckon the divine flame.
Strike.
I can't believe this.
But we're attacking so fast.
Cross cut. Sever.
Actually, I have a little more health than I expected. Pop
Bask in the
this.
sunlight. Let me
Pop
be your
this.
blade. Shape the shapeless.
Bunch them up.
Serenade.
Quick this, quick this,
Together
quick
we
this.
vanish.
Another one of these, another one of these.
Stop. Get him.
You can interrupt this, like, whatever.
Be reduced
Pop this.
to cinders.
Pop the floor.
Beckon
another one.
the divine flames.
Lovely. Resident skill damage by this much. Yes, please on this one. Resident skill damage is cool, but like, there we go, there we go. When active person deals damage, take 25% more damage, and or deal 25% more damage, and up to 3 times the 70% damage total. Let me actually just grab this one. But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Those two games are differently. WUWA can run on my PC on the lowest fucking resolution, which is kind of insane to me. I don't know what it is with some of the backbones, because even again, I'm not even necessarily like not criticizing Wuthering Waves. Even WUWA sometimes runs choppy, which again, bit of an issue. Also, I kind of wish they had a few more different backgrounds in this. Because sometimes, I definitely think that the little rooms where you go into looks like essentially like that felt like one of the first times we actually saw like a big change in the of the Phantom style gateways, right? Is the rooms being kind of like poolage, like we're in the middle of a public pool, or like we're in a pool, right? It's kind of weird to like have that, and I thought it was very like offsetting, but I thought it was like a very neat thing. But I don't like this. I despise it so much. Because you have any ability that is double blocked. I despise that. Because sometimes things like their attack 50%. Yeah. Like some of these, I don't think some of those buffs actually work with that. Actually, I believe I found that out the hard way. That's cool. Yes, I guess. No. Actually, I could get that one because I have like 2,000, right? Max HP is that much. Grab this one. Basic attacking is for this much. Cheap one, I guess. Let's grab this one. Withering Dream. Lovely. But yeah, that's like I don't know if that's just me, man. Like, I'd like to run games where it's just better.
The fruit of bask in the sunlight.
Like, I really don't want to.
Let the winds roar. Synchronization.
Perish in flames.
Like, I really don't want to deal with like that stuff, man.
Mind's eye. Mind's eye.
And like again.
Blade yearns.
I forget I'm not actually getting interrupted ever, so that's kind of funny.
Cross cut. Sever. Mind's eye. Beckon
Up
the
that.
divine flames. My blade yearns. Mind's eye.
Okay, so some of these guys have so much health, though. Holy.
Mind's eye. Sever. Who's the caged
I definitely
bird
feel like
now?
the difference in DPS is good.
My blade.
Or Alright, lovely. Ooh. Pretty good one. Look at that. Significant extra attack. But actually, yeah, let me finish the thought off. But you know, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is with like games recently just coming out over time worse and worse and worse. Like, there's two games that again with Unreal Engine 4. Right, this is 4. This is not 5. Don't even get me, like we're gonna talk about 5 in a second. Ark Survival Evolved. That game ran like actual dog shit on Unreal Engine. People thought, and Wildcard said, that once Ark Ascended came out, which by the way, terrible. I don't know why they didn't just stick with the Unreal Engine 5 update and just basically made it ran better. Theoretically, not even theoretically, I've heard it done. I believe I don't know what game it is specifically, but I believe they did the change, right? Granted, it's not easy because again, an engine upgrade is fucking terrible because between engines, shit can break, and it's not because of optimization. They just changed a lot of the infrastructure, which is not a good thing, by the way. In my opinion, that's not a good thing. I think there should be like a very nice code base. If you're changing that much per different version, there's something
is the best of our
You should not change an entire code base like that. Or not even a code base, but an entire engine that much between engine changes, like between 4 and 5, you can't have issues. That's again, it's fucking wild that that's a thing. Like, okay, so say I understand having like issues between save files, between upgrading from an old version of a game to a new one, but a lot of indie games do that shit. Where like, hey, be careful, this might have issues, but don't worry. After this patch, you will no longer have them between different versions because they understand that there's some people that just download a version, stick with it for like not even 5 years, but like a long time, and then after they see, oh, well, finally heard they have an update, and then you try and update, and everything fucking breaks. I don't know if y'all have had this where you like get a new program, you run it, and then you upgrade it, or then you actualize it, or you update it, and suddenly something fucking broke. I had that happen with fucking OBS, so I've been there. I've been annoyed that that's fucking. Of course it has that happen. You upgraded something and then it just breaks. A bird. I didn't realize that was part of that, but again, yeah. I just would like to just not have to deal with games being like that. And onto Unreal Engine 5, by the way. Now, Marvel Rivals. Thank God it's not Wuthering because Wuthering has been giving me shit. But it's not Marvel Rivals. Or, better yet, Ark Survival Ascended. When I heard that it was an Unreal Engine 5, I'm like, that's gonna be ass. And lo and behold, optimization issues, Marvel Rivals runs like dog shit 99% of the time. I understand that this is the new engine. They probably did a deal, you get like a bunch of extra money from Epic or whatever. But man, oh man, I fucking hate the fact that Unreal Engine 5 is just so up in the ass of most developers nowadays. And by the way, I'm very happy. I'm so happy that I haven't tried Silksong yet because I haven't finished the original Hollow Knight.
Grow for me, the fruit of bask in the sunlight.
But assume if I ever do, I'm gonna be so happy.
Tempest, let the winds roar.
Synchronization.
Together we vanquish. Be reduced to cinders.
And the reason it's gonna be the case is none other than the fact that Wuthering Waves, or not Wuthering Waves, but the fact that what is this one? Is this the last one? I believe this is the last one, right? That's the last one. It's Scar. Let me actually, I'm gonna pause it for here for just a second, but again, I don't know exactly why some companies just have to deal with like Unreal Engine 5. I think the honest of the issue that started all this shit was fucking Fortnite. But the problem is Fortnite probably runs better than all those fucking games, and the reason behind it is because they made the engine and they know how it works. It's like okay, so if you own it, like not everybody knows how to use it. Of course they fucking don't. Like, however, let me rephrase it. Of course they fucking don't. However, if you're a multi-million-dollar company, I think you should probably find somebody who does. I understand that part. Like, I'm not a fucking genius, but like, why is that the case?
The fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
Are we allowed to just
Shape the shapeless.
just practically
Beckon the divine flames. Be reduced to cinders.
not even like companies do that, but why are we allowed to just
Feathers incinerate. Beckon the divine.
By the way, our
flames.
energy recovery is not great.
Who's
Oh,
the
we ulted
caged
again, bro. We
bird
did it
now?
again. That's crazy.
Sever.
Beckon
Oh,
the
again, we did it
divine
again, guys.
flames.
It's again and again.
Mind's eye.
Leave it to me. Notice
It doesn't really matter if we
lost
alter.
in
It
the
doesn't really
sunlight.
matter. We're healing, bro.
Let me be your blade.
Let the winds roar.
This is why interruption resistance so OP.
Synchronous.
Together we. Who's the
And is that-
caged bird now?
That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, no. How long has it been? Like, it's probably like 20 minutes, right? 37 minutes. It's been a little bit longer than I expected. It's fine, whatever. But yeah, no. I don't know, man. Like, I just would like. I just would really like if games wouldn't do that shit. That's just me. Cause like I hear y'all like talking to like okay, so I have like I can't remember what it was, but there was like a guy like a bit ago, and I don't know if you're still watching at this point. Like, oh, by the way, we're actually like very close to 150 subs, which I find really cool. Thank y'all by the way for if you're watching from those 144 people, thank you so much for like watching. I know it can be like a bit of a yapper. I have my moments where like I just kind of rant, right? And sometimes it's just because I have like no topic in mind, but like it just has like again sometimes my tendency of just enjoy like just talking about like certain things. It's hard to really just get around it because like there are many facets and many different places where just people not people but like many different things that people can talk about. I don't really see many people really talking about like sometimes I do see people talking about it, but it's not really like many people are really talking about like something that just because I think really like nowadays just talks over performance and things. I do notice, but what do we call it? Whenever I do get comments, sometimes to see like people talking about like, oh, I can't run this game. It's not super many, but like but I'm like I feel like a fucking terrible like just watcher. Cause, yeah, hold on. Sometimes I feel like terrible because I don't remember each comment, but I just have that like bad memory. But there is like thoughts of like okay, like there's like a guy that told me like, hey, I would really like I only have 8 gigabytes of memory. I'm gonna look up his comment right now because I feel like bad. Oh yeah, it's right here. My PC doesn't run as good as yours. I would be happy if it did, especially in battle. Spamming buttons is all I can do then. Thankfully, I have an okay phone to run WUWA on. Otherwise, I just play on GeForce now. It's free for an hour session. Yeah, because I think GeForce is fine, especially for free. Like the 1 hour, I think is like very passable, very enjoyable. I don't want to deal with that, personally, and like the fact that it can run WUWA by itself is something I'm very like thankful for. But at the same time, why can't everybody else play the game? Like why can't you, me, and just everybody just enjoy a game? Like back in the day, right? Back when a game literally meant you bought a console, you got yourself a console like a while ago. You bought a game, you sat down to play it for like 15 hours, or maybe like 30, 40 hours because that was the only game you could buy. Um, or because you probably didn't figure out a lot of the mechanics if you're a kid and you're like playing the same fucking stage over and over again because you fucking got stuck in a boss because you're like fucking dumb. I had that happen a couple of times. Um, it was actually like I've had that happen like a few times actually. We had a bot. We had like I got stuck in a mission. I got stuck in a fight where I just couldn't progress. But yeah, no. I don't know what it is with games now. And I think everybody just talks about this. Like it's there's been like a recent talk, at least from my side of the aisle, right? I don't know how much like for standard viewers or like people that just play games in general. Because again, I see you.
Wow, such a rare species. It's my
yeah,
lucky day.
I don't want to call him out, but I see you. Oh god. No, the audio might have broken. It didn't, thank god. Oh yeah, no, again. I don't like the fact that people can't really play it. It bothers me. Like, internally it bothers me that people can't run the game. Like,
Can you hear it?
there were great games that, like...
That's the sound of sprouting.
I'm actually gonna, I think we're going to, here, because, quiet down the music and let me talk alone without, like, the audio animations. But yeah, no, in general, I think, in my opinion, right? Go back, right? Yeah, we do actually got to do this, I think, next week, for sure. I might actually do an upgrade at Hell Thursday, where I actually just, go through upgrading some stuff for WUWA. I've been meaning to do that, and I've been just grinding through my echoes. I still need, like, an auto feature to just... Oh, batch manage, what? Interesting. I might actually have to look into this one. There's, like, a bunch of quality of life things that, like, WUWA has done that I really like. But then there's, like, my mouth didn't dry. There we go. But yeah, oh, my eyes are getting tired. Damn. Better than I expected, honestly. My god, I'm getting more tired than I thought. My thought process kind of runs right for like 40 minutes, I guess. Oh god, like, yeah, my thought process is just kind of like bleh. Lovely, lovely. What was I saying? PC things, right? So I don't like when people don't have are not able to play games because the cost of playing games nowadays, it's free to play. A lot of games are free to play, but if we're being honest with ourselves, the cost to play these games is about $400 to $500, if not more. The reason it's the cost, that's the cost, is because older GPUs are struggling more and more as time progresses. And in order to upgrade that or even try and change it, the cost is going from either $1,000, maybe up to like $1,500, maybe even $2,000. And even that doesn't guarantee you decent performance, which is fucking insane. I think you can get away with like a PS5 playing like more Rivals would be probably fine endeavor. I think Overwatch with keyboard and mouse becoming a thing is kind of looking nice to me, but we still have like another issue where I don't know why they do this, where you can't really link up accounts, right? Where you essentially have like a ranked for or where you essentially cannot link accounts in like console versus PC, which in my opinion is kind of bad. I think you can't really link it up with Epic either, and I think it's kind of dumb as shit. I think there just should be like some cross platforming where you can just combine certain things in your account. I understand it, like technically it makes them more money, but let's be real. Most people, if you have like a main way of playing the game, will only like if you spend money on skins, you're only gonna get it on one place rather than two. Maybe sometimes you do it twice, depending on what it is, because again, sometimes it happens. It's not unlikely. It's not uncommon, but definitely unlikely. Um, but again, um, then aside, that's kind of like the up from comes to that. Not even mentioning aside the like the different skins. Oh yes, you have this skin, but it doesn't look as good as the other ones. Oh, maybe you should like do something else. But again, it's semantics. Um, I think games nowadays just run like ass. And I think Silk Song, in my opinion, um, has probably dropped the big bombshell that things can be cheaper. And again, Marvel Rivals is not like a bad endeavor. The biggest sin it has is that it's too good for it to run like dog shit. It's fucking annoying. And I think a lot of the player base has dropped off. And in my opinion, I don't really see a lot of people talking about that as much as like because in Wuthering Waves' case, right? That's the game I'm playing, right? I think in my opinion, a lot of players stopped playing it because performance got worse. It still has issues. We're still missing quality of life things. I don't know what their budget seems to be fine. Their profit seems to be stable. They're doing fine, and it's not worse. The performance has it's gotten fine. Sometimes I have like a bad day, but at the worst days, it just runs fine. It's not been the senseless shit performance zero. But fucking randomly I play on my phone and it runs worse than on my PC, which is fucking insane. Like it makes no sense to me because this is worse. I don't understand how it runs better on your PC. It's a mobile game, bro. This is what I don't understand. How is it possible that we go from one thing to another? And I understand this is a different architecture, but they're running similar programs in one way or another. There is something between PC to mobile that's not translating, and I understand that PC has higher resolution, higher frame rates. Can we get some performance like that, bro? Like, and even in phone, sometimes runs like ass. Like, it's crazy. Fuck me, dude. But yeah, no, enough of that rant. I think you guys have heard enough. If you're staying this long, thank you for joining me. I hope it was a little more coherent to my thoughts. I think most likely if we have an upgrade tale Thursday, I think the plan is probably gonna be let's see, 9. Oh, that's a weird day to do have done that on. Is that like 8 days ago? Okay, aye, Captain. Holy shit. I was about to say the date. I'm like, wait a second. Holy fuck! Has that really been like a minute now? God damn. I'm a minute of silence. Is all I can say. But yeah, no. I think because this is 14 days until it clears, right? 7 days, right? So we're gonna do it next Thursday. Hopefully, I have enough time. If not, I'm probably gonna just sell some batches or something for that stuff. But yeah, on next Thursday, we're actually gonna go on a bit more into Wuthering Waves again, and we're gonna upgrade the fuck out of some artifacts. I have been just grinding artifacts for like, or not artifacts, but like gear for a bit. So, y'all enjoy me looking at stats for 3 hours. Man. Yeah, I think we'll just takes like a lot of time just casually. Which, by the way, if I'll finish this up, right? It's why I can't stand the 100-hour limit on time. 100 hours is not enough, especially with story-based games. Just some stories alone take up about 6 hours of time. Not even mentioning the playtime or the exploration is like another 10, 20 hours, like easily, on fucking like, and that's if you're like going really fast and you're going min-maxing and all that shit. If you're slow on a new patch on one game, you probably use up 40 hours of your time. It's kind of a lot, but again, it's a game. Or it's not even a game. It's good. I kind of enjoy that, but again, everything at a time. That's been it for y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Stay solid, and this is another trick. Bye bye.